In the Arknights Poland trilogy, Arknights Kazimierz trilogy, we have so many interesting NPC that helps build the story to become more interesting to read. And one of them is none other than Nearl. Mlynar is the uncle of Margaret and Maria Nearl from their father side, and cousin. He is the youngest son of Kazimierz war hero, Kirill Nearl, and Nearl's sister's father, Schnut's Nearl younger brother. Referred both of them as the hero of the Nearl family. Although Schnut's occupation isn't confirmed, but most likely a campaign knight, but said that Mlynar had more experience than him in sword fighting. Not so much known about Mlynar in his youth, but long ago before Kazimierz wasn't consumed by rampant capitalism, young Mlynar was a chivalrous knight-errant, wandering in the rural area of Kazimierz, helping people and beating bad guys. His motive is unknown, but perhaps he was driven by his chivalric virtues. In one of his journey, he met Toland Cash, a Sarkaz bounty hunter. Possibly a fight broke out, but eventually Toland becomes Mlynar's companion. It is implied that Mlynar joined some sort of organization or guild with Toland that wanted to change Kazimierz or something like that. This whole organization thingy is still vague, so we talk about it later. Mlynar then continues his travel around the country, but because of one reason, he stopped his travel. One day, Nearl's sister's parents, Schnutz and Yolanta, mysteriously gone missing. According to Nearl Ultimodule, when Margaret and Maria were still very young, both of their parents were escorted by Silverland's Pegasi to the outside of the capital city in a hurry. Mlynar was also present, but for an unknown reason he didn't interfere. Not much known about Mlynar's relationship with his brother and sister-in-law, but he referred both of them as his pride and joy, and then spent years searching for their whereabouts. But years of searching came out with fruitless results. And so he decided to go back to the Nearl's residence, abandoning his chivalric ideals and comrade-in-arms, to work as an ordinary salaryman, and taking care of his two nieces and father. I think his relationship with the Nearl sisters in their younger age is pretty much the same like in the present. Nothing really interesting, but he once gave Maria a drone as a birthday present, and possibly taught Margaret more about combat. Around this time, Mlynar had become more disappointed with how the nation become, where knights are seen as the entertainment for the masses, and Kazimierz gradually fall into unhealthy capitalism and forgetting their past glory. Yet Mlynar is also a corporate worker, who serves the very system he despises. And unlike Margaret, he doesn't care much about Kazimierz's glory or the Nearl dignity, believing that today's Kazimierz doesn't deserve the Nearls. Then one day, Margaret decided to take on the Kazimierz Major. Margaret surprisingly won the Major and became a Knight Primus. But because she actively trying to stop the commercialization of the Knights, Kazimierz higher-ups decided to silence her. And one thing led to another. Kirill falsely announced that Margaret was an infected, and then she was exiled from Kazimierz. Mlynar could inherit Margaret's Knight Primus status by entering the next Major, but of course he refused. A year later, Kirill passed away and Mlynar's burden is getting heavier. In the Maria Nearl event, Maria decided to enter the Kazimierz Major to protect the family nobility status, and well, someone needs to help to pay the bill. In the event story, Mlynar keeps trying to persuade his niece to stop fighting, believing that Kazimierz isn't worthy of the Nearl's glory, and having no problem of losing the family nobility status, or the whole furniture in this house. Although he doesn't take matters into his own hand until the last part of Nearlight. But knowing his prowess in combat and background, Kazimierz higher-ups wary of him. Then after Margaret returning from her exile and wanted to join the Major, he gets more irritated, and dueling Margaret to stop her. In the end Margaret won, and will enter the Major. But it is implied that Mlynar wasn't giving his all to fight, though he said he wasn't interested in what his niece do. But he still helped them behind the scene, by hiring Tolan to watch over them, and will eventually take matter into his own hand. I think I have a right word for him. Ah yes, this one. And at the end of Nearlight event, after Margaret successfully win the major again, Mlynar takes 3 months leave from his work and continue his search for the Nearl sisters' parents. While visiting Armorless Union leader, literally threatening him to not disturb Nearl family or Rhodes Island again. Well, that's pretty much the story of Mlynar we have so far. He will soon become playable, and certainly we will get more of his story. Overall, I can't wait for it. That should be all. Adios.